Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Shalom, on us, brother Kanal from the Team Indianapolis camp. I want to start out by giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Hakakadash. Double honor to our apostle, elders of Hymns on their teaching who are well. Peace, blessings to the hopeful they push the truth week in, week out in sincerity, charity, and in love and the spirit of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. I just want to go into, having the spirit of faith, and knowing who we serve, man. Sometimes we have ourselves, down in the dump, and we put ourselves in a trick bag, man, and we, sometimes a spirit of fear come upon us, even with, simple things as if, you know, simple things in life that we should be able to bypass, but, sometimes we still come under like a spirit of fear. The Lord has not given us a spirit of fear, but a love, peace, and a sound mind. All right, and we have to truly believe that, We have to have our spirit and our mind set on believing in Yahweh Bashem Shai and the things He's going to bring us through, especially in the trying times that we are approaching, man. We have to put our whole thought process, our whole everything, and lean unto Him. All right, this is Luke chapter 1, verse 37. It says, For with Yahweh nothing shall be impossible. All right, that means nothing. So we got to be able to fully set our mind to trust in the Lord, man. Because it said nothing to be impossible. So there's nothing that the Lord can't do for us. There's nothing the Lord can't deliver us out of. There's nothing the Lord can't turn around for us. All right, we have to have our mind set in the faith of Yahweh Bashem Shai, man. All right, so this is the time of building our faith up, building our spiritual house with Yahweh Bashem Shai, man. I'm going to jump to the book of Ephesians, chapter 2, verse 8. It says, For grace you are saved through faith, and not of yourselves, it is a gift from Yahweh. All right, so that faith that you do have is a gift from Yahweh Bashem Shai. Everybody not going to have the faith, man. The only people really going to have the faith right now, man, is the elect. To totally trust and believe in Yahweh Bashem Shai. It is the elect of the nation of Israel, man. You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the remedy that Yahweh Bashem Shai is coming to save in the last days, man. All right, we're the ones that are going to have that gift on the earth. All right, to go out here on the highways and byways to teach our people to believe, to drop everything in our lives and be His disciples. No one else on this earth is going to be able to obtain that faith, except for the elect, man. I'm going to jump to 2 Corinthians, chapter 5 and verse 7. It says, For we walk by faith and not by sight. Right. We walk by faith and not by sight, man. We walk in the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Shai. Like things, like I was saying, things may seem that they're going down. Things may seem that they're not going to happen for us, man. All right, but the Lord has always made a way of escape for His man. As the scripture says as well. When the enemy comes, the Lord going to make a way of escape for us. When troubles come, the Lord is going to have our back. These are the scriptures that we're going to have to revert to in those days that we're being tried, that we're going through, that we're catching hell. These are catch hell scriptures. That the Lord is going to do exactly what He said He's going to do, man. I'm going to jump to the book of James, chapter 2, verse 24. It says, Ye see that then now by the works of man is justified, and not by faith only. Right, because we have to do the work as well. That's a part of our faith. Going out here doing this work for Yahweh Bashem Shai, going out here doing on highways, byways, doing our videos. The Lord wants to see action from His man. The people always want to throw the word love out there, but don't know that love is an action word, and it's more than just lip service. We have to be more than just lip service for Yahweh Shema Shai. We have to be active, in this truth. Active in everything that we do, man. We're actually being watched, Don't think that the brothers and sisters and people who know you in this truth not watching you. They're watching. Don't think that the world is not watching us. They're watching, So we have to do our works as well, They're watching, and guess what? Some of them are getting it, we don't know who the elect exactly is, man. Because Christian said something will be saved in the last hour, but we have to be doing our part, doing the work. We have to be doing our part to doing what's required, man. All right? We got to let our light shine amongst men, I'm going to jump to James. Verse 5 is one of my favorite scriptures. James chapter 1 and verse 5 says, if any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of Yahweh that giveth to all men liberally. All right, it says, which means freely, and upbraideth not, which means the Lord's not going to be mad at you, and it shall be given to him. All right, so the Lord is willing to give it to you. All right. It says, but let him ask in faith, nothing wavering. So you got to believe. Like, you got to truly, truly believe. It says, well, he that waver is like the wave of the sea, driven with the wind and tossed. And, we've all seen waves. That's self-explanatory, man. You're up and down. All right, you're not steady. You're not steady. You're not steady. You're not still. The water's not still. Even. It says, for let not that man think he shall receive anything of the Lord. Right, man. Because if either you believe or you don't. All right, Lord ain't got time for that wishy-washy. This is a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. All right, so you double-minded, you unstable, man. You don't know what it is. Really you putting on the hits if you don't know what it is. You on this side, you believe, on this side, you don't. Lord not dealing with that, man. All right. I'm going to jump to Hebrews. (11) and verse 6. It says, but without faith, it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to Yahweh must believe that he is, and that he's a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. All right, so we got to have that faith to be able to even please Yahweh Shai. All right, he's a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. All right, that's always doing the work, man. All right, that's always on top of their job, Sometimes we forget that we put 8 hours in the world, man, but how many hours are we getting to Yahweh Shai? And I'm speaking of myself as well, putting that work in, man. Getting that work done for the Lord, man. We got to go hard, all right, that we may be counted, in that number, in that army. Hey, so Lord, willing is edifying to the body. And with that, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Chakadash. Double honor to our apostle, Ezra, and Mr. and teach you well. Peace, praise, to the hopefully pushing this truth week in, week out. And sincerity, charity, and love, and the spirit of Yahweh, Bahashim, Shai, throughout the four corners of the earth. With that, I want to say shalom.